Welcome to the post-season episode of the Multi-Choice Diski Challenge. We have an exciting episode lined up. We follow the Diski Challenge champions, Golden Arrows, on their tour to Spain. Abafana Bestande spent 10 days on European soil, enjoying 4 days in Madrid and 6 days in Barcelona. Coming up this episode, we travel with the Golden Arrows team from Johannesburg to Spain. We also follow them to the Santiago Bernabeu to watch Real Madrid. We go with the Golden Arrows team as they take a tour of the world-famous Bernabeu. We see highlights from the first match of the tour against Rayo Vallecano. We spend some time with the winner of the Diski Challenge fan competition. We see what the team got up to when they went to the Nou Camp. And finally, we see the final game which Golden Arrows played on tour. This year's Multi-Choice Diski Challenge winners, Golden Arrows, travelled to Spain from Johannesburg to Madrid on the 17th of March. The trip is a reward for claiming the championship in the Reserve League. They experienced the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of watching current European club champions Real Madrid at the famous Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.
It's been a long day. We started out obviously at Summer International and boarding the Spanish flights Iberia to come to Spain. It was a long flight, about 10 hours or so, and but try to get some rest so that it's not as long.
The moment we left Otambo, actually when we got there, everybody was excited. Everybody just wanted to leave and get to Spain and see the country, the side, and the experience. And when we got here, it was like amazing. Everybody was excited the moment we landed. It was everybody they didn't know what to do. So everybody was this way, that way. We weren't in as a team. So I think the excitement got to all of us.
We landed at about 6 o'clock this morning. It was, we went through customs. We eventually got onto a bus and we headed straight to the hotel. We relaxed a bit for about 15 minutes, half an hour before we headed down for breakfast. The guys got to enjoy a light meal before we headed out for a night's walkabout just to loosen up and get the blood flowing in the legs again. And we headed back, had lunch, had a much needed rest. Some of the players rested. Eventually we were all excited. The mood in the camp was buzzing, knowing that we were going to watch Real Madrid play. The guys eventually had supper, and then we met the ambassadors that's living here in Spain for the last 3 years. This will be the 4th year. And from there we headed out to the Santiago Bernabeu where we got to see the much anticipated Real Madrid vs Girona match.
The whole experience was really amazing because all the guys, we were excited, and to go to the Santiago Bernabeu, it was an amazing feeling. I can't describe even in words. And watching Cristiano Ronaldo play, Gareth Bale, Benzema, it was really amazing, and I could love that moment every day of my life.
Cruzamento, remate, golo Cristiano, está feito o primeiro. Cristiano Ronaldo marca, o Real Madrid já está em vantagem.
It was quite nice, quite an experience, and to watch Real Madrid live, I think it's any boy's dream to be at the Santiago Bernabeu, watch the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. You know, the list is endless, and the atmosphere there, it was amazing. I even got a chance to do an interview with the Real Madrid TV, so for me it was quite an exciting time, an exciting moment, and I would relive the moment again if I had to.
The next day, the team went on an incredible stadium tour of the Santiago Bernabeu, the home of Real Madrid. The Santiago Bernabeu is one of the world's most famous and prestigious football venues. The Golden Arrows team had the chance to step inside the dressing room of famous players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Sergio Ramos.
I think the Real Madrid home stadium, especially first Uba Lapa from the first time, it's an honor, and I think for us. So Mrs. Kuluma about the beauty of the stadium, I don't know when South Africa will ever reach that level with the stadiums, the way they take care of it. And then when we come to the museum party, I think from the first door when you enter into that museum, it's the sound inside. Yeah, I'm a horror movie. It actually grabs your attention from the first start. So I think the museum by plan, because even me, I went inside, I had a phone in my hand, but as soon as I heard that sound, I actually put my phone in the pocket and I concentrated until the last phase of the tour. Because like beauty and the setup there, I think it's really amazing. Interest with you have to concentrate.
Lamontville Golden Arrows got a chance to display their talents on an international stage when they faced the Rayo Vallecano under-19 team. This was the first team that the Diski champions faced in Spain. For many players, this was also their first game played overseas, and they were looking to impress. The home team looked to make it tough for the Diski champions. Golden Arrows had to get used to the cold conditions very quickly to put up a good fight. Rayo Vallecano took the lead with a well-worked move which resulted in a cross from the right wing converted by the striker. Rayo Vallecano kept the lead going into the second half. Golden Arrows got an equalizer in the second half with a neat finish from Koskona Dube. The turnaround was complete when Koskona Dube stole the ball from the defender and needed a second attempt before coolly lobbing the ball over the keeper, completing his brace. "2-1 was how it ended, Golden Arrows starting their tour off with a win.
Bien, yo creo que ha sido un partido muy competido. La primera parte nosotros hemos estado mejor, pero ellos en la segunda han estado mejor y han conseguido hacer los 2 goles.
It was a good game. The first half we had the possession, we were leading the game, and the second half everything changed. They took over and then they played well.
Obviously in the first half I think we struggled a bit with our defensive shape, but as soon as we rectified that it was much better. But we realized that they were just pushing forward, and we needed to capitalize on the break attacks and making sure that we use our wingers and also put a power up front. That's why we even introduced the tall striker, which is Utawa, so that he can do better in making sure that he keeps their defense at the back, not going forward. And it was much better with the team. Even the ball position was also constructive second half.
Un regalo para ti, Ángel.
The game itself, we played, when the game started, we were getting into the motion. We weren't as playing to according instructions. We took it minute by minute, and as for the moment we realized that we 1-0 down, it was like come on guys, we need to wake up. We can't let this be happening to us. We went into halftime, the coach spoke to us, he told us what we need to do, the mistakes and the errors. So second half when we came out, we did exactly what we're supposed to do. We fixed the errors, and that's how we came back into the game by winning a 2-1. The weather, it was like Cape Town weather. Windy, cold, rainy, and it was, all the players were like shivering, and before we got to the field, hands were cold, feet were cold, we just wanted to be warm. But as the time went on, as the game went on, we got used to it, and I think that's how we managed to win the game.
A tough game, very good opposition we played against. They kept the ball, and I think the first few minutes we had to adapt to the weather and to the style of play they were playing, because it's similar but different in other ways with the game in South Africa. So we had to adapt in that way, and we went 1-0 behind and had to change, try to press them on top, which is what the coaches told us, and force them to make errors and try to counter. And we scored a beautiful goal, and I think our plan which we worked on of catching the opposition on the counter, since we know their fullbacks like to play high up and they like to leave two at the back. So we had our striker forward, so it was a corner, and our keeper caught the ball, played a long ball. He went through all the way and finished. So that was a good goal, and yeah.
Multi-choice Diski channel.
Yes.
Challenge. Okay. Multi-choice Diski challenge.
Green.
Multi-choice Diski challenge.
Multi-choice.
Hashtag asidlala.
Green kita begini. Multi-choice.
Diski challenge. Asidlala. Yes.
Multi-choice. Diski challenge. Hashtag asidlala.
Say it in full.
Multi-choice. Disk hash asidlala.
Multi-choice Diski challenge.
Still to come, we spend some time with the winner of the Diski Challenge fan competition. We see what the team got up to when they went to the No Camp. Finally, we see the final game which Golden Arrows played on tour. Philip Boyza Mufukeng from Tsakani and Tebogo Mahlatsi from Seshego were the lucky winners of the MDC trip to Spain. The two gentlemen entered one of the many MDC fan competitions and were the winners of the international tour with the MDC champions.
Spanish. Multi-choice. Hola, hola.
Among other things, they visited the Wax Museum and various football stadiums such as the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. What a time to be an MDC fan.
From home, Linago High. I want to thank much Multi-choice ka opportunity ba re fileng yone gore be re le mo Spain. Next believe or get at Spain. So because of Multi-choice, thank you very much Multi-choice. It's ka ba gore fella ka rona fela. Please give the guys competition. Please, South Africa lo bone ba tle ba tlo bona this world ka Multi-choice. Thank you very much.
team travelled to Barcelona for the second leg of their tour. While there, they went on a tour of the world-famous Nou Camp Stadium. Built in 1957, it is the home stadium of FC Barcelona and has a seating capacity of approximately 99,000. It is the largest stadium in Spain and Europe and the second largest association football stadium in the world in capacity.
Sifike Barcelona besithi sofike bani njengase Madrid kodwa sibheka iwedi yakhona ithi uba ngcono bengabandi beku-right cishe kufana ngale Mzansi and futhi imizi ngala yonke into isondelene abantu bagcwele emgaqweni sengathi nje kuyikhululekile lapha manje ngale eMadrid hlezi igcwebile emgaqweni abantu bayivalela ngaphakathi kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi ukubanda kwakhona kodwa la eBarcelona nje yonke into i-right ngisho nokudla kwakhona ku-right kuyafana nokwangale eMzansi la eBarcelona nje sasimnandi nje kunaleyo nto nje yakhona ngisho nombuyela ngaphandle udlulela abantu bayijabulele nje ku-right la eBarcelona.
I think Barcelona, it's more or less like South Africa. It's not that cold, except that it's blocking our nose actually, because I think it dry or something like that. So Barcelona, I think I won't say it's a problem. Obviously, I'm a Real Madrid fan, so yeah, but even Camp Nou wasn't that interesting. I think they even said that it's an old stadium, and even the FC Barcelona fans from our team they also agreed with Ipalpao, Iona, Ihamba Pambi. So because the Babonil and even the sound I was talking about, we Real Madrid stadium, we Camp Nou is not there. And the atmosphere you feel with I'm in a stadium, and in Real Madrid they were able to open the home team changing room. Unfortunately, we Barcelona they didn't, and they said it's privacy. Who knows? Mhlambe bebazi ukuthi sesibuya kuyona eMadrid and imesabona le ayisobona ukuthi hayi basele labantu.
Retired French footballer Ludovic Giuly, who played as an attacking midfielder for Barcelona, was the perfect legend to give Golden Arrows players a discussion about football. The players had the opportunity to have a Q&A with the legend. Giuly represented France at international level, gaining 17 caps over a 5-year period. He was also a member of France's 2003 FIFA Confederations Cup winning squad. He's enjoyed a fruitful career, but perhaps the most unforgettable period is having been part of the Barcelona squad which won the 2005-2006 UEFA Champions League.
Es una suerte para este jugador joven que tiene esta idea, porque nosotros jugamos siempre en el fútbol y no pensado a los jóvenes. Y creo que este tema y esta actividad es muy importante para ellos, para que conocemos a este fútbol, que conocemos a este jugador que tiene un nivel increíble. Has hecho 2 partidos, me ha dicho mi amigo Rayo, que está aquí. Tiene un buen nivel. Creo que es para el fútbol Sudáfrica, es una cosa muy importante, es que ellos vienen a nosotros para ver que tiene la fuerza y calidad que tienes ahora.
On the 26th of March, the Golden Arrows team prepared for a stellar encounter with Girona FC. Girona FC is based in Girona, Catalonia, and agreed to play with their first team side against the Diski champions. Only a few days earlier, Girona FC had played in a La Liga match against Real Madrid, which they lost 6-3 while the Golden Arrows team looked on. Golden Arrows got the game underway and they knew they had a big task ahead of them. Girona took the lead after a quick 1-2 opened up the Arrows' defense, leaving the striker free to tap in past the keeper. Golden Arrows had chances of their own. They won a free kick in a promising position, which they took full advantage of. A wonderful set piece making the score 1-1. Brendan Parusnath, the scorer. Girona FC then took the lead once again with a sublime shot from outside the area. They worked the ball well on the left flank before it was curled into the top corner from outside the box. That's how the first half ended, with the La Liga team ahead by a single goal. Girona FC got the second half underway. They came out looking to attack the Golden Arrows team, and Giuly opened the scoring with a good header, beating Sherwin Niker in goal. 3-1 the score. Girona FC then increased their advantage when the striker was put through on goal and brilliantly chipped the on-rushing keeper. Golden Arrows managed to pull one back when Sibusiso Sibeko was put through on goal and calmly finished with a left-footed effort. Girona FC had one final chance from a corner kick, which went harmlessly over the bar. 4-2 was how it ended. This was a great learning experience for the Golden Arrows youngsters.
Very impressive, I must be honest. The boys fought, they've worked very hard. We were playing against a side that is in another level, we must be honest to ourselves, and we tried by all means to do our best. So I believe this game today for us was more of a learning curve. Where we just need to adjust and try to improve in certain areas. But I was very much impressed, especially second half. We created a lot of chances, even though we were not able to convert them into goals. But I'm very much happy with the performance of the boys today.
It was a good experience because you could see the difference between the first game and the second game. But we played well. It was a good challenge for us because we played against the La Liga team. So yeah, we learned a lot from them. The way they keep the ball and the way they go forward and the way they space themselves. I think we're going to take something from this.
This brings us to the end of the tour of Spain for the two-time Diski Challenge champions. Over the 10 days, the players got a real taste of the Spanish football culture. The players and coaches will remember this for the rest of their lives. The tour marks the end of the Diski Challenge season, and what a season it has been. We cannot wait to see the ups and downs of the next season. Until then, goodbye.